What it do? So, my name is Alvin Martirosyan, and I'm starting this new project that I'm doing for myself and for anyone who's watching. Basically, I'm gonna make programs for myself for the whole week, and I'm gonna follow it. And then at the end of the week, I'm gonna come back and make another video and see how I followed it. I'm gonna Like today, I'm going to show the steps that I'm going to take. What are the things that I have to do on the daily basis, and what are the things that I have to not do on a daily basis, and what results I'm going to get. And I've been doing this for a long time. I've been trying and failing for a long time. So I kind of have some insights that might be helpful to some people because I used to make these crazy programs that I really thought is going to help me out, but I would always fucking fail. And I would just keep on trying to fucking willpower it, like watch some fucking videos, motivational videos, listen to some fucking people online, but it never worked. So I'm gonna show you what works for me, and then if it works for you, all power to you, my boy. All right. So so the first rule that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my programs very small. And the reason I'm gonna make it very small is because I can track small things. So like for example, if it's only for 7 days, I'll give you an example. If you want a meal prep for 7 days, you can make food for 7 days in one day. It'll take you like 3 hours to pack everything, like make everything, pack everything, throw it in your freezer, and then that's it. You're good for 7 days. But 7 days later, you have to do it again. So that way you have everything tracked. You can do your best to make sure those 7 days that you do everything properly. And then whenever you do things those 7 days you do it properly, now you have confidence. Now you feel good about yourself. Now you don't want to stop. Now you love the way you're feeling, the progress. And then now you do it for another week. Now you do it for another week. And then like 4 or 5 fucking programs into it, you're already 5 weeks into like perfect meal prep. You already lost like 25 pounds, for example. But so this is the reason why like you have to start very slow and very small. You have to not make like a big ass program. Like for example, in here you see I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and I'm gonna add one more thing to it. But what I want you to know is some of these things I'm already good at. So like it's already stuck in my brain. It's not gonna be a challenge for me to add this habit. It's already a habit. So so for the next 7 days, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plan my day with a Google Calendar. I'm gonna try my best to follow it. I'm gonna meditate every day or stare at a wall while meditating. Basically the same fucking thing. I'm gonna be in a meditative state for 20 minutes. I'm gonna be tracking all my finances, everything I spend and make. I'm gonna do 50 push-ups. I'm gonna be on a diet. I have to drink 2 bottles of water, and it's basically like a metal. It's not with me right now. It's like a metal ball. It's like not a gallon. It's a little less than a gallon. And then I basically can have no weed or alcohol. I mean, I've been sober for the past 2 months, nothing. I've quit nicotine, I've quit weed, I stopped drinking fully. It's not like I had a huge problem with drinking or smoking weed. I had a really bad problem with nicotine. I kicked that, but I really love the way I'm feeling, so I'm just gonna keep that going. So let me explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, for example, I'm gonna plan my day for a with a Google Calendar. If I plan my day and then try my best to follow it, what's gonna happen is even if I don't follow it to 100%, I'm gonna be towards it. I'm gonna go towards it. And then at the end of the week, I can spend some time, sit back and look at my days and be like, okay, the reason you didn't do everything properly is because let's say this day after work, instead of going straight home to like relax and do work, you decided to like, I don't know, go see your friends for 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and then it turned into a fucking 2 hour thing and then you fucking messed up. So now you have insight. Now you have insight to what you can do, and then next time whenever it's like you get the call to go hang out with someone, now you make a decision. Now you understand that it's not only 15 minutes. This is gonna be a fucking 2 hour thing. Do I want it or not? Meditating. I've been meditating for like the past 2, 3 months properly. I've been wanting to meditate for a very long time, but the past 2 months, I started with 5 minutes instead of fucking starting at 10 to 15 minutes. I started with 5 minutes daily. I put exactly when and what time I'm gonna do it, so that made it easier. So I start with 5 minutes, made a matter of like 2, 3 weeks, like one willingly. I got to 10 minutes, but the goal was still 5 minutes. So like even if I did 10 minutes, like the days that I would feel bad, if I did 5 minutes, it was still a win. So that's how I would do it. And then right now I'm at 20 minutes. I do 20 minutes a day of meditating. And another thing that I do is I basically like I don't close my eyes, but when I'm driving, I turn off the music. I put like a 20-minute timer, going to work and coming back. I try to do 15 to 20 minutes of just breathing work, listening to my thoughts. So that helps it a lot. So the third thing that I'm gonna do is track my finances. Why am I doing this? So whenever you know exactly how much money you're making every single day and how much money you're spending every single day, and then you're able to categorize it, that makes things really easy. Like you make all the guesswork out of it, and then at the end of the fucking month, you're not like, where the fuck did all my money go? And then like you track all your fucking subscriptions, you track all your bills. This makes you a fucking responsible motherfucker. Because whenever you grow up, as you're growing up, you need to know how to fucking do all of these things, or your life's gonna be fucked. So these habits can be instilled in other things. Like think about it. Like you tracking your food is the same shit as you tracking your money. If you know exactly how much food is going in your body, you'll be able to get the results that you want. Or even when you don't get the results that you want, at least you'll know why you're not getting the results that you want. Now that's amazing because you'll be like, okay, how can I pivot so I can get the amount, let's say the exact amount of calories I need to get to fucking lose the motherfucking weight that I need to weight. The same thing if you're in debt. Let's say you're in debt, you're not able to fucking save every month. You're telling yourself this month I'm gonna pay off my debt. But if you don't fucking break it down into fucking daily actions, weekly actions to really understand what's going on right now, you're not gonna be able to get to that goal. All right. So the next thing I'm gonna do is 50 push-ups. Why 50 push? I mean, I work out a lot. Like 50 push-ups will be a second for me. But because I have so much work right now to do, I don't really have all day to go to gym. Like before, I would go 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day. But right now, that's not the most. That's not gonna be the best thing for me right now because like maybe I might add like in the upcoming weeks, I might add 20 minutes of Stairmaster right after work, just getting in and getting out. But right now, I only work out twice a week on the weekends. I take my fucking sweet ass time on the weekends, but I got work in the weekdays. I gotta fucking I'm working. I go to work. I come back. I'm working on my business. I'm fucking working on all these things that I'm doing. So sometimes you gotta not go to the gym as much because that's not my fucking priority right now. I know everyone and their mom in the internet is telling you that like, oh, you have to go to the gym to be disciplined. No, you fucking like that's something hard you can do, and then that will give you discipline. But once you get to a point, whenever you already look the way that you want to look, you don't have to fucking be there all day long to fucking maintain the results that you have or even to grow. Like my goal right now is to get pretty jacked. Right now, because I'm slacking a bit, I got a little like stomach. Like, I'm not I'm not fat. I'm pretty like jacked. I think I have fucking a big share. You won't see it, but I can always my goal is in the next 2 months to be really shredded. So that's why I'm doing the diet portion. And then like I said, in the big like later on I might add like fucking cardio every day. But not to get fucking too far along, the reason I'm doing the 50 push-ups is basically to basically make sure that at least I'm getting some kind of exercise in. And it's easy enough that I won't skip. I'm not starting with 100 because 100 is not hard either for me. But I'm putting 50, so I 100%, even if I have the worst day, I'm the most fucking busiest, I can still do 50 push-ups. And before I sleep, I can go and fucking pick that check mark and be like, I fucking did 50 push-ups. All right. My diet. The diet portion is gonna be pretty sick. So for my diet, I'm just gonna be eating the same shit every single day because that's how I like to do it because that's easy. I'm fucking lazy. I don't want to be tracking every day all the small things that I'm gonna eat. I just have a diet that I love and I'm just gonna fucking stick to it. My first meal is gonna be an oatmeal with a protein shake. My second meal is gonna be based, and then I have like a protein bar, Quest protein bar. That's gonna be not a meal, but like more of a snack. The third meal when I get home is gonna be 250 grams of ground beef with Greek yogurt and some asparagus on the side. And then my fourth meal is gonna be the same shit, 250 grams of ground beef with around 200 grams of Greek yogurt with some asparagus on the side. That's a perfect fucking diet. I'm getting my protein in. I'm getting my protein in. My carbs are low. I'm drinking a lot of water, which is part of it to make sure my liver's able to like process all this protein. But I'm gonna be in a caloric deficit. If I'm in a caloric deficit, I'll be fucking losing fat. Win-win, homie. All right. So I have to drink 2 bottles of water, like I said. It's three of them make it a gallon, but a gallon is a little too much for me. Like, so not be like it's a little too much for me because it's distracting. I have to go like, to the restroom every second. So I'm just gonna keep it at 2 bottles. And that's really important, like especially if you work out, especially if you take supplements, especially if you eat a lot of protein, to get in a lot of water because your liver needs to be basically getting cleaned all the time. You don't want fucking to get some fucking fatty liver disease or have some enzymes in your liver that are higher than what they need to be. A lot of fuckers don't talk about that. And then the last thing is gonna be the no weed and alcohol. This is easy for me now. No weed, alcohol. I don't write nicotine because I don't want to ever touch nicotine again because I was so addicted. But I love that mentally present. I'm able to do everything properly, and that's because I'm always sober. And I need to be sober for a long ass fucking time. A long ass fucking time I need to be sober because I have goals to fucking achieve. I don't need to fucking numb myself down. Yeah, but this is the fucking program. And I'm fucking keeping myself accountable. Like, if I fucking make these videos every single week, I be persistent, I do everything that I said I'm gonna do. At the end of this year, right now we're July 25th. It's about to be August. At the end of the year, I will have a lot of progress. I will look insane. My finances will be on top of it. I'll be on top of my finances. I'll be really like my focus is already amazing because like it's really like I see like a night and day difference because of this meditation. I can fucking sit down and work for hours. But like doing this for a long time, like increasing, let's say from 20 to 25 to 30 minutes, whatever I'm gonna do as I tweak as I go, well, I'll be pretty sharp. And then the sharper I am, the faster I'll get to my goals. The faster I get to my goals, I'll be able to put other goals and then achieve those. And then the whole point of this shit is to feel fulfilled because the only way that you're gonna feel good about yourself is gonna be whenever you put things in front of you that is good for you and you just execute like a motherfucker and you don't let nothing stop you. But guess what? Nobody's perfect. There's days that you slip. So that's why you have to put a program that you can do even on your worst day until, like, let's say, like if you make a program that's really hard, you're not gonna stick with it, like, because you're gonna, like, let's say you stick with it for like 3 weeks and then on the fourth week it's not sustainable. Like you have a really bad day and then you fuck up and then you like start spiraling, you start eating like shit, you start doing everything. That's why you'll make a program that you can follow. Like, look at my diet. I have sweets in my diet. The protein shake and the oatmeal together, like they're pretty sweet. Like I have a sweet tooth. I need sweets. The protein bar is sweet, but it's in my macros. So it's not like I'm like no sweets at all. Like, no, I need that shit. So it's in my diet. So make, like, whenever you're doing, like, say you watch this video, make a program based on your situation and make it stupid easy to do it. Because in the beginning, you're trying to basically get reps in. You're trying to prove to yourself that you can fucking follow to a program. Do that. Just follow a program, follow the reps, make it stupid easy for you to do it in a way that, like, even if you fucking had the worst day, you'll do it. And then 30 days from now, I'll be like, I did it, bro. It's the first fucking program that I made, told myself I'm gonna do, and I did it. And then you're gonna feel amazing about yourself. And then you can tweak as you go. Like, you can increase things. And again, don't have too many layers. Like, for someone who hasn't meditated at all, and you really want to start meditating for, like, because of the benefits, bro, like, you can put, I'm gonna start with 5 minutes every single day after my work, not first thing in the morning, because you're I saying waking up early enough. Like, for me, it would be hard to wake up early enough because I just couldn't. I told myself I'm do it, and then I didn't do it, and I feel like shit, and then I feel like shit for not waking up early, and then the second one that I didn't fucking meditate. You can be like, I'm meditate before I watch TV after work. I don't know, like if you're like you come home, you eat food, you relax a little, you sit down and watch TV. Be like, I'm gonna meditate for 5 minutes. Do that for 2 weeks. And I'm like, nice. And then if you want to, like, you keep the rule out 5 minutes again. You'll be like, the goal is to do 5 minutes. But now if you feel like you want to do 10 minutes, you do 10 minutes. And then now you have, let's say in a week, like 5 of the days, or like 3 of the days you do 10 minutes, the rest of you do 5 minutes, but it's still a win. And then at the end of 30 days, you're like, fuck it, I want to do 10 minutes. Now you put 10 minutes. And then just like that, you increase it. And then guess what? Now you can habit stack. You can be like, okay, now that I'm doing 10 to 15 minutes of meditation, it's been 60 days. I'm going to add sitting down and tracking my finances after my meditation. Now you're habit stacking. So you do your meditation, you track your finances, and then you watch your TV. You start really slow. But guess what? 90 days in, 90 days in, 120 days in, like fucking 6 months in, you have some amazing habits that you always wanted to fucking stick to, but you couldn't because you would fucking put all of them at once. You're like, okay, fucking, I'm gonna do it, and then you wouldn't. Like, that's what I used to do. And you wouldn't really like you were basically planning to fail. Your fucking program was fraud, not fraud, flawed. That's the word. Yeah, it was flawed. So you can use this simple, easy thing to fucking learn anything, bro. Like, think about it. You start meditating for 5 minutes. 2 months in, you're already at like 20 minutes. In 2 months, you're meditating 20 minutes, even 15 minutes a day daily. 3 months in, you're already meditating like 20 minutes. Now you have really good focus. Guess what? You want to learn fucking AI or whatever you want to learn. Now you have confidence that you can sit down and learn, and you're not going to feel like shit, and you're going to be okay. And you're going to use this program to do whatever the fuck you want with your life. But I'm yapping too much. I got to go hit the fucking gym. Peace out. This is my first video, and I'm going to keep on coming back and making sick ass videos like this. Peace out.